Hi YouTube, it's me, Miss Kinky Beauty, with an update video on my ceramic braces. So, first of all, I want to say sorry for making such a late update. It hasn't totally been my fault. You can blame Sony for that, for making all these messed up cameras. I've gone through about 4 or 5 cameras over the about 4 or 5 cameras over 4 or 5 months, and it's really been sad, but you can blame Sony for that. And you can also blame Compact, but we're not even going to focus on Compact right now. Just blame Sony for that. I've been doing pretty good. This is the 10th month of braces, and I'm a couple of weeks shy from the 11th month, and August will be 12 months, so yeah. Okay, so in case you're wondering why I'm in the closet again recording this video, it's because apparently this is the brightest light in my house, or every other light must be dim. I'm really going to say I think it's the camera, and I'm going to return this camera because I really don't like it. It's a Fuji, and I just don't like it. I just don't like it, so I'm going to return it. It's not doing so well with the lighting, and the volume is horrible too. I don't know what's going on with the volume too, so if you can't hear me, I apologize for that ahead of time. So let me start by giving you like a little update of 8, 9, and 10 months with ceramic braces. Month 8 went by okay. I didn't see any he didn't see any problems going on. It's just wearing the rubber bands. Actually, both 8, 9 months, my ortho was saying wear my rubber bands, my 2 rubber bands on this side, which he's trying to move my top row of teeth to the left side. That's what he said. So yeah, I do find it funny that every time I go to the ortho's office, he always looks at me and he goes, he always says my name wrong too. Oh, that's annoying. But he goes, have you been wearing your rubber bands as much as possible? I mean, like, have you been wearing your rubber bands 24/7? Have you really been wearing them as much as you can? And it's like, how many times can you ask that in one setting? I mean, 3 times, okay, I'm not like a little kid. You know, I said, yes, I've been wearing them. I mean, if my teeth aren't moving so fast, I can't help that. I'm old. You know, so I can't help it. But he's always asking me the same question. I'm like, dude, I just said I've been wearing them. Look, it's not like insurance is paying for my braces. I'm paying out of pocket for my braces. So I'm going to make sure I do everything correctly. I'm not a little kid. You don't have to keep reminding me. I will do everything that you tell me to do. And as annoying as it is, you know, I will wear the rubber bands. And let's not even get started on the rubber bands, because they are hell themselves. Okay, I got a story for you. Tell me why I was so tired one day, and I went and lay down in my bed, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to brush my teeth, and I forgot to put my rubber bands on. And I was like, oh, let me get up. I have to coach myself. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Do you coach yourself to get up? Like, I coach myself to get up. Like, I'm gonna get up in like 20 seconds. 1, 2, you know. So I was doing the coaching, and I finally got up, and I brushed my teeth, and I put my rubber bands on. Tell me why when I woke up the next morning and to brush my teeth, there were no rubber bands. None. And I was like, now I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. I put those rubber bands on. I know I'm not crazy. I put those rubber bands on. But apparently I did not put the rubber bands on. No. And then I realized that I must have swallowed them. So that's one thing. Then here's another thing. I went out to eat with my husband, and I had a big, huge salad. And I was like, I'm going to eat this whole thing. I don't care what no one says. I'm not going to take it home. I'm going to eat it. So I took my rubber bands out and sat them on the side of my plate. And I was just eating everything. I wiped the plate clean. I looked back and I was looking, and my husband goes, I thought you took those rubber bands off. And I was like, I did. I don't have them on anymore. And he was like, well, where'd you put them? And I was like, I put them on my plate. Well, at least I thought I did. Tell me why I must have eaten the rubber band. So that's 4 rubber bands so far that I have ingested. And I do not have the slightest idea how I must be really greedy. I must be really greedy. Okay, so, and here's the last story. That was one day I only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and I was like really tired, and I had to get up in the morning at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I was so tired. So sometimes when you don't get enough sleep, you do stuff very weird. So I had yawned. And I would say it was an abnormal yawn. I don't usually do those really big lion type yawns, but I did a yawn, and I popped the rubber band. And that's the first time that's ever happened to me, I think, where it was like that painful. But both of the rubber bands popped, and I was like, ow. But anyways, I went and spat those out. But then I was starting to feel something hard in my mouth, and I didn't know where that was coming from. And it felt like glass. That's what it felt like. And I spit it out, and it was just like a little piece of plastic. And then I was like, okay, well, whatever. I brushed my teeth, and I did not put my rubber bands on, because I knew I was going to eat something, or I don't know, I must have forgot. But like an hour later, I went to go and try to put my rubber bands on, and that's when I realized that I couldn't hook my rubber band to the bottom bracket. And I just remembered that the little plastic piece that I must have spit out was the piece that was on that bracket. So I was super scared because I didn't know what was going to happen. That was a Saturday, so I would have to wait till Monday to call them so that I can fix it. And then I was going on vacation, so that was just a whole nother thing. But anyways, they fixed it. They didn't want to, but they fixed it. And basically what they did was they took a wire and they just tied a little knot with the wire, or made like a little hook with the wire. And you can see that right here. Hopefully this camera can zoom in and whatever. But right here, you can see that's where they created their own little hook. Now I'll take my rubber bands out so you can see that. And okay, so that was one thing. And I was just like, when am I going to stop wearing rubber bands? I'm so sick of wearing rubber bands now. It's just getting so annoying. And that's why it gets annoying when he asks me like 3 and 4 times every visit, are you sure you're wearing rubber bands? And I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing my rubber bands. Thank you. But anyways, month 9, I realized in the 9th month that my ortho wasn't pushing me to go get those teeth removed, which is really kind of like worrying me, because it was like at first he was like so adamant on me getting those teeth removed. It was like, you better go get those teeth removed or your teeth aren't going to work out right and you're going to have these braces for like 5 or 10 years. But you know, I thought it was so weird that he just stopped asking me to get my teeth removed. And last month, which is this month, or the 10th month, I was like, so do I need to go get those teeth removed? And he was like, well, I would hold off on that for a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm wondering why you need me to hold off on it. But he's the doctor, he's the ortho, he's the specialist, he knows what he's doing, hopefully. But anyways, so far, months 8, 9, and 10, he's just changed the wires. But not the 9th month though. Besides changing the wires, they did this thing called the sliding method. And in the sliding method, they took out the power chain in the middle of my 2 teeth. And they're trying to slide my teeth over. And what they did was they put in a spring, which you will see right here. This is my 2nd month with the spring. And they're basically trying to push my teeth over this way. And it's so weird how they said that they're supposed to be pushing my teeth over this way, because it seems like they're moving over this way. That's what it seems like to me. It seems like they're moving over this way. And not only that, I have this huge, humongous gap in the side right here. Like, that's crazy. So here's the spring. I don't know if you were seeing that. Here's the spring, and here's the gap, which I'm sure you don't have to struggle to see that. And unfortunately, I won't be able to take really good pictures and at the end of this video, mainly because when you take pictures on this camera, it sucks. So I'm gonna try to do another close-up so that everyone can see again. Okay. And for some reason, my camera is making like some type of weird noise, which is another reason why it's going back tomorrow. And here's a close-up of the hook. Hold up. Did I do it on the wrong side? Okay, here's the close-up of the hook. And if you can see closely, you can see how one side is out more than the other, or the top row on this side is out more than the other. But anyway, this concludes my video of my update, and there will be more videos coming really soon as I take this camera back, because it's crappy. And hopefully I won't have to fight with Sony anymore. So I want to say thanks to my new subscribers and my friends, and thanks for watching, everyone, and please stay tuned. Bye.